Hey guys, Jeremy Majors here with Majors Academy Dog Training, and I want to give you guys a quick video on how not to use the e-collar. Sorry if the video was interrupted. Okay, so I get a lot of people who get the e-collar for the wrong reasons first off, and that reason would be to discipline your dog. Okay, the e-collar is not made for that. And let me back up. First of all, you want to get an e-collar that actually can be sensitive to the sensitive dog. Again, this tool is one of the best tools that is out there. If used correctly, it is a very good tool because you can communicate with your dog if you have a good e-collar up to 800 yards away, sometimes half-mile away. Well, that is 800 meters or half-mile. Sometimes a mile if you get depending on which one you get. But anyway, so like I was saying, you don't get the e-collar to fix a behavior problem. If your dog is acting bad, you don't use the e-collar. I see way too many people using the e-collar to stop a behavior, and that's dangerous, not right, and it could really affect how your dog thinks about its life and the e-collar. Okay? There's a lot of people who come to me and say, my dog notices when I bring out the e-collar, or when I put him on, it's a different dog. Well, that's because you've not done the best job of conditioning the dog to the e-collar. And to properly condition the dog to the e-collar, you have to make the e-collar something that can provide fun, which is the best thing is off-leash. Off-leash gives the dog the freedom of being off-leash, but also having the e-collar on, and it gives you the security that the dog will come when called. So that is the most important thing. It provides off-leash thing, and every dog should be off-leash because they're not born with leashes on. So once again, the e-collar can be the best tool if used right. Okay, secondly, you have to use your words when you are dealing with the e-collar. You can't just put it on, press the button, and expect the dog to do something you want or to stop doing it. Actually, it can stop it, but again, you will run into some problems. You will run into the potential of creating a dog who does not look forward to having the e-collar on, or shuts down when they put it on, which is bad. All right, so once again, use your voice with the e-collar, okay? It has to be in association with your voice so the dog doesn't associate any sort of negative thoughts with the e-collar. You have to be able to still guide the dog with the e-collar on. That is how you avoid what they call smart or collar smart dogs. You have to use your voice. Your voice is the most important thing. The tool is a supplement to your voice. Why? Because your voice is the only thing that's always only going to be there. The collars will stop working, the collars will turn off, and eventually you don't always want to have the collar on. So your voice should be there as a layer in addition to the e-collar, so that one day the e-collar can come off. Your voice is supposed to be used with the e-collar. Okay? So if you want your dog to come, for example, you want your dog to come, you press the button at a low level, and it may be too tough or unfamiliar to the dog, the sensation. Then the dog may decide to run away from you, get confused. You have to be there for your dog in those moments in order to properly condition the dog to what it's feeling. Okay, so you should start off with a leash so that you can have the dog near you in case the dog decides to bolt. Okay, so just wanted to briefly touch on that. I can get more complex with that answer, but again, overall, you have to use your voice with it. You have to take your time with it, and it's a communicative device. It's not a punishment tool. All right, guys, see you in the next video, and thanks for watching.